Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. And today is Get Your Message Out Tuesday, where we talk about your brand and your messaging. Today, we're going to be talking about looking at some Facebook brand pages to see how they brand and do their messaging. And this is where we're at. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband at a structural engineering firm. About 3 years ago, I came onto the internet to help others start their own business. And I have Solopreneur Success Strategies, which is all about various skills and knowledge you need as to be a solopreneur. For example, today is all about your brand and your messaging, whether it's on your website or your social media. Wednesday's about your customer. Thursdays is about skills you need as a solopreneur. Friday is about free software and tool that you need in your business, and how to get them. Saturday is about Systems Saturday and systems you can put in your business to free up your time. Sunday is all about strategy on Strategy Sunday, and Monday is Mindset Monday. And if you want to check out many of my shows previous, you can go to my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube. So today is Get Your Message Out Tuesday, and this is when we are talking about your messaging. But first off, we're going to talk about where we've been. So we've been talking about getting your message out, and we've had a look at that there's 3.4 billion people. We only started about 3 months ago, so they've increased quite a bit. Internet users in the world, and you should be able to do the messaging and the brand such that people will understand who you are and they will come to see you. So we have been talking about you and your brand. We had a 4-week training on that. We then talked about you and your website, and now we're on to you and social media, and of course which one to use. So we're going to look at various social media platforms. Right now we're starting with Facebook, which has over 1 billion users. And we're just looking at whether or not to put your business onto Facebook. Now, when we did discuss brand, we said that a brand is your promise and your commitment and what you stand for and stand against in your business. It is all about your messaging that you have that is consistent, that is accepted by your customer who will be attracted to your business because of your messaging. And your messaging will have a unique edge that differentiates you from your competitors. So that's quite a bit of information that you need to figure out how to do that. So we have an offer for Build Your Own Brand in a Week, where jgtips.com/brand, where we look at the unique benefits of your business, differentiate it from your competitors, identify your core market, try and use a name for your product or business and develop your brand messaging. Measure how effective the brand messaging is, and then reassess and refine your message. Because once you have your messaging, you can attract your ideal customer. And of course, you want an ideal customer because they are easy to sell to. So we've looked also at your website and how to have brand messaging on your website. Your priority being, of course, your homepage, making sure it speaks to your customer as to what they are looking for, not what you want to tell them, as well as the About Us is all about them. And start here, where you give a tour of your business on your website so that they understand who you are. And then there's the blog, where we have content and messaging on all about who you are as well. And of course, in all your other pages as well, you can also do the same brand messaging. Well, as we've been looked at the website and we've looked at your brand, and so now we're going to be looking at your Facebook page. Now, I'm not going to look at mine yet because I haven't got my cover page up, maybe next week. But we're going to look at some sample Facebook brands who are doing very well on Facebook. And these are all businesses. As for those of you who don't know, we're looking at the Red Bull TV brand Facebook and page. And on that page, as I mentioned before, it's a very simple page usually in that you can only do have your home page. You can have an about page about the what your business is, your events, and they don't have any events on Red Bull TV, your video, and of course Red Bull's all about video, so there's plenty of video here, all in different playlists. Photos, of course, they probably have lots of photos as well because of who they are. And then, of course, your likes and your posts on then a list of all the posts that they have. Now, if you go back to the home page, you will notice that at the top they have the awesome cover image of someone running off a cliff on their bike, and we don't know if they're going to land or not. And in fact, you can click and watch a video of this event. So they always keep it up to date. This is, for example, they're presenting Stronger, whoever that is, or event is. Oh, it's a film on Red Bull TV that people can watch. And then they also have some motion video that's playing all the time, showing some of the demos of what the people are doing on their bicycles, mountain bikes, etc., on Red Bull events. So this would be very attractive for someone who's interested in this, and probably come and see it every day to see how up to date it is. Now let's have a look at Burger King. This is Burger King in Malaysia, and you couldn't tell that it was Burger King in Malaysia because it uses all the same brand colors and logos, and in fact is in English from probably the same Burger King in Canada or America. And so there's in fact very little concession to it being in another country, if you'll notice. And it always talks about their specials, of course, and they always look very good. They have a map, they have photos of the various things that they have to sell, and whether it's seasonal or not. And people like to comment because it's food. And of course about their specials. But if you notice, there's no Malaysian language on here at all. Interesting. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because you can change the language in Facebook. Anyway, so I just wanted to show that you could not tell whether or not that's Burger King or in Malaysia versus Canada. So let's have a look at Walmart's in Canada. It just happens to be, really doesn't matter. I'm sure it's the same in the States. They have a very seasonal photo for Walmart. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be leaves. And they have an auto photo for their cover page, which of course will change probably as we get closer to Christmas. And if you notice at the very front of Walmart, they have a very seasonal, have a fabulous Halloween. There's no advertising for any of their stuff. They have, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I don't know why they are advertising some kind of drink. I guess they have a cafe in there. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and then they just have some, various posts about food and such. Really? They have food? So there you go. Learn something new every day. But obviously that's what makes the place attractive. And it's all the same thing. It has a home and an about and events, photos, videos, and it's never really very different from any of them. And if you want to have a look at this one, this is Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian donut and coffee place. And they are also very seasonal, so they will change this as they go along. This is a fall one, showing some of their food. Their logo is very simple, but that's the brand. That's always their logo. Oh, I like this thing here. They have mentioned about a Tim card, so they must have put an app in there. In order for you to pick up a card, you just click on there and you can get a Tim card, and you can have a coffee calculator. Not sure why, that's silly. so that's why it doesn't work. Timbit Me, wonder what that is. Oh, another app that's not working. And a Tim's Coffee Art. Yep, not working. Okay, we'll just leave that then. And so I'll just have a look at a few other ones. Of course, here's McDonald's, and this is interesting because I think this is the McDonald's in, like for all of McDonald's, but it's using an older, oh, sorry, I haven't got my picture there. I'm going to have to click that one. I guess it doesn't pick up that one as well, so we'll just do that for you for a second because it's somewhat interesting because they're using a picture of the original McDonald's in wherever that is. And you can't tell, I guess it's the corporate page for all of McDonald's. Oh yeah, in Oak Brook, Illinois. I guess that's where they are originally from. So this is McDonald's, and what this does on their page is they're always talking about their charities that they make impact with. And of course, they always have seasonal things for Halloween and some food things, but nothing about specials. Oh, this is cute. This is a Halloween one with using, I'm not sure what those are. I guess those are chicken McNuggets. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Getting distracted. So then there's Starbucks, of course. There's always Starbucks. They have a seasonal in that they have just one of their new special drinks. So in a way they have, oh, there's a Halloween one, which is cute. And so everybody is looking at pictures of things that are other than what they actually sell. Well, except when they have something new. And Mercedes-Benz, of course, has their logo, which everybody recognizes, and I don't know what that is because I'm not into Mercedes-Benz, so you can probably tell me what that is. And then they talk about some of the interiors of Mercedes-Benz, some of the older, they even have one for Halloween, and then they also have some of the older versions of old Mercedes-Benz. So it's all about nostalgia, it's all about glass, etc. So that's their brand on Facebook. So as you can probably tell from all of this, it's all very much something that you want to have people interact on. Let's see if we've got any interaction. Oh yeah, we got 4 shares and 1 comment. And then there's on Mercedes-Benz. And then there's 33 comments about the Halloween version of the orange, whatever that is. Mercedes AMG D63. So what their strategy is that they want you to come and have a look at what they're doing, as well as, of course, it's in your stream if you like it as a customer. And so infotainment, let's see what that is. It's probably another app that doesn't work. Yep. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Here we go. It's basically a tour of, this is how many people own Mercedes or like Mercedes and share Mercedes and make comments on Mercedes-Benz. So basically you're just always telling your audience that you're awesome and that people like to work with you and make comments on their page. And of course you can always have other things happening on your page. So there you go. Those are some samples of our brand Facebook pages, and you can probably notice that they all usually use their logo for their portrait. And then they have a cover page which is seasonal and can change quite rapidly. And it is very easy to change your cover page, so it's good to have at least 4, 5, 6 times a day, a year that you change your cover page. And then, of course, you have to be able to do interesting enough posts that people will comment and share the posts. So that's probably the biggest challenge when you're certainly someone smaller than Mercedes-Benz, but it's worth trying. So that's Facebook page for now. I'll see how much more I can do for you on Facebook page. Maybe go over how I branded my Facebook page that I started in last episode, just so you can see how someone who doesn't have the kind of following that Mercedes-Benz does can try and make a Facebook business page. So talk to you later. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills that you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.